The movie begins with the ultrasound of twin babies. It seems completely normal, but suddenly one of the babies becomes more aggressive and turns into a nightmare. Moving to the present, we are introduced to Maria. We see her getting ready for high school in front of a mirror. Maria is 17 years old and leads a fairly normal life. Although she goes to school and has parents, it is far from perfect. Her life is very cold and isolating. Maria goes down for breakfast, and her family eats in silence. Nobody talks, and the atmosphere is very tense. Then, Maria leaves her house to go to school. As soon as she steps out of her home, Maria lights a cigarette and runs into another student. This student is very rude to Maria, but she has already gotten used to it. At school, she is basically an outcast, and nobody cares. When Maria gets on the school bus, she immediately begins to suffer bullying from the students. They do not want to spend time with her and are cruel for no apparent reason. She actually has one friend. Well, they are barely friends. Maria usually spends time with a girl named Lily, who is very cold to Maria and mostly just uses her. Maria often spends time alone at school. She simply puts on her headphones, listens to music, and also feels very jealous of Lily. Lily is quite popular at school and also has a boyfriend. This guy's name is Sean, and Maria is secretly in love with him. It is very hard for Maria to see Lily throwing herself all over Sean, and she is very jealous. When Maria returns home, she has to endure another dinner with her parents. She is usually very reserved and quiet at home since she does not feel comfortable around them. Her father, Dan, is quite distant and spends a lot of time doing his own work. He is a plastic surgeon and is very meticulous about everything. He expects everything to be perfect, which puts a lot of pressure on Maria. On the other hand, her mother, Amy, is very mentally unstable. She has nightmares all the time and also suffers from depression. Another important detail is that Dan constantly cheats on his wife, and even though everyone knows it, Amy likes to pretend it isn't happening. All in all, it is a very unstable household. Now at dinner, Maria has to listen to her mother talk about her friends and their plans. Amy tries to help her daughter and wants to introduce her to a guy. She thinks Maria could use some friends. Furthermore, the winter prom is coming up, so she needs a date. Maria is strongly against this idea and asks her mother to stop. Her father, Dan, begins to get involved too, and Maria simply feels cornered and isolated. Eventually, Maria can no longer contain her anger. She outbursts at her mother and leaves the dining table. Dan is also very worried about his daughter, but not because he cares, rather because she is an embarrassment. He talks about how she has no friends or social life, and how she is going nowhere in life. Maria hears all of this and is now even more upset. She goes up to her room and simply looks at herself in the mirror. Very soon, she notices something in the frame. What she finds surprises her quite a bit. She finds an old ultrasound. This ultrasound shows a pair of twins. Maria doesn't know what to think of this, so she ignores it. She then goes to the bathroom and spends some time alone after her shower. Maria gets a nasty surprise when her own reflection moves on its own. She is totally freaked out and falls to the floor. Maria hides behind the toilet before inspecting the mirror again. Her reflection really is moving on its own. Maria is scared and tries to see if it is all in her head. She wipes the mirror and sees her own reflection smiling at her. Maria is totally terrified and leaves the bathroom. The next morning, she is still upset and wants to ask her parents for help and advice. She goes downstairs and tries to talk to her dad while her mom prepares breakfast. Maria doesn't even get a word out before her father, Dan, interrupts her. He doesn't even listen to her. He only focuses on her appearance, thinks she looks horrible and can't go to school like that, and believes she didn't sleep at all, so it would be better for her to go upstairs and put on some makeup. Maria is saddened that her father doesn't even take an interest in her problems. She goes up to the bathroom to brush her hair and do her makeup. We see that her reflection is slightly out of sync. It really is moving on its own. Maria doesn't notice anything strange and simply goes to school as usual. Mark, the main guy who loves to bully Maria, is waiting for her near the school bus. He has a very creepy smile on his face, and Maria is afraid of him. Suddenly, Lily arrives in a new car and gives Maria a ride. Lily likes to show off her things to Maria, and they go to pick up her boyfriend, Sean. Maria has to sit in the back seat and watch their relationship unfold. When they arrive at school, Maria continues hanging out with Sean and Lily, but they soon run into Mark, the bully. He makes Maria fall to the ground and starts mocking her in front of everyone. Sean steps in to help and gets into a heated argument with Mark. Maria notices how Sean protected her, and she likes that. After school, Maria returns home and is very sad again. She begins to hear a voice and gets scared, but she goes to investigate. Soon she reaches the bathroom, and in front of the mirror is her reflection. And this time her reflection is talking to her. which leaves Maria terrified. This reflection calls itself Airam, and, of course, she is identical to Maria in appearance but has a totally different personality. Maria talks to her, and the reflection explains that she is always here with Maria. She is in every reflection wherever she goes. Maria has many questions about Airam's origin but gets no answers, and she simply asks Maria what it is that she wants, because Airam is sure she can help make Maria happy. Airam is confident in herself. She is seductive and sadistic, all the things Maria is not. Airam promises she will help Maria and take revenge if anything bad happens. Maria tells Airam that she is beautiful, but Airam tells her no, we are beautiful, showing signs that she likes talking to her. The next day, Maria is very different. At breakfast, her parents immediately notice that she is much more positive and put together. Her father notes that she looks good and tells her he is proud of her. Maria then announces to her parents that she is, in fact, going to the winter prom. Both parents are very happy with this news, and Maria has decided to make the effort and socialize. At school, she goes to talk to Lily and Sean. Maria wants Lily to teach her how to ice skate, and both friends are amazed by how much she has changed. Maria is still very jealous of their relationship, and Airam notices it. She also spends a day with her father. First, she arrives at his clinic and watches him do his work. Maria also notices that one of his mistresses is in the office. After that ends, Maria and her father, Dan, go to see a movie. Their relationship is very tense, but Maria wants to try. After the movie, they run into Mark and his friends, and Mark tries to pretend that he and Maria are friends. Her father feels embarrassed by Maria, and it is an awkward situation. While driving home, Dan tells Maria that he wants to give her a birthday present very soon. That same night, Maria goes once more to talk to Airam. The next day, Maria receives even more horrible news. Her father's idea for a birthday present was to give Maria plastic surgery so that she would now look good. Maria is absolutely heartbroken and runs off. After that, she talks even more with Airam. Airam is very angry with everyone and wants to protect Maria at all costs. Talking to Airam makes Maria feel much better and more confident, but she also becomes more unstable. Soon, her mother notices that something is wrong with her daughter. She has been acting even stranger than usual. Dan doesn't want to deal with Maria anymore and simply tells Amy to drop it. At school, Lily and Maria take skating lessons together. Maria is not very good and soon falls and cannot get up. Lily is a mean person, so she mocks Maria and simply leaves. Maria is then left totally alone on the ice. Airam is now even angrier with everyone around her. She tells Maria that she is special and deserves love. But the worst happens when the prom arrives. Maria is attacked and assaulted by her bully, Mark. She is totally shattered and scared, feels completely alone, and once again goes to the bathroom to talk to Airam. This time she touches the mirror and switches places with Airam. Maria is now the one in the mirror while Airam has control of her body. Amy, meanwhile, has a horrible nightmare about giving birth. Since Airam is now in control, things become very strange at school. Airam is confident and seductive. When Mark tries to bully her, Airam fights back and scares him. Airam then tries to help her mother, so she orchestrates a run-in with one of Dan's mistresses. And all of this is Airam's plan to make her mother angry at her father. Maria does not like what she has done to her parents and wants it to stop. Airam demands that everyone be punished for what they did to Maria. Airam decides to get revenge on Mark, so she breaks his leg after setting a trap for him. Shortly after that, Airam teaches herself how to ice skate and then goes to practice with Lily. This time, Airam embarrasses Lily and makes her fall. In the fall, Lily hits her head so hard that she dies. That same night, Maria is totally angry and in a panic. She wants to switch places back with Airam because what she is doing is more than horrible. But Airam refuses and continues with her plan. After a few days, Airam and Sean begin partying together. She is now a totally different person. She drinks and smokes. They spend time together at a motel, and soon Sean receives a call. The police are calling him, and they want both him and Maria to come down to the station. She refuses to go, and Sean tries to force her. In the heat of the moment, she hits him over the head with a bottle. By accident, Sean also ends up dead. Airam did not intend for that to happen, and now both she and Maria are devastated. Amy has more dreams about giving birth. It is then revealed that Maria actually had a twin, and when this twin was born, Dan killed her because she was deformed. Amy was left heartbroken and never forgot that. Airam goes to talk to Dan. He is still in his office, and she demands answers from him. She asks him if he would have cared for her if she had been born deformed or ugly. He cannot answer that question, but after a while, he says he could not have a deformed child. Then she kills Dan too. She is furious with him, and now she has finally gotten her revenge. After the murder, Airam can no longer see Maria, and she returns home to her mother. It seems that now Maria and Airam share the same body, and their future is unknown.